excited, guys? Alright. So my name is Kevin, and I'll be doing your alligator show for you today. Now, I do actually work with every single alligator that you're seeing here, and each of our alligators normally does about 1 or 2 shows a day. That way they can all take turns, don't get stressed, or anything like that. Now, the largest alligator that we have in our enclosure, he is actually this big guy sitting in the water over here. So we'll come over and talk about him a little bit. Hi, big guy. So he is actually this big guy sitting underwater over here. So come here, big guy. Come say hi, buddy. There he is. So tip of his nose is right there, and tip of his tail comes way back over here. So if I pull up his tail, you'll see that his tail alone is about as big as I am. Alright, so this is a very large animal. Now, he is over 10 feet long, weighs over 300 pounds, and he is jacked out of his mind, so I like to call him Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah. Now, he is a very impressive alligator, but unfortunately I'm not using him for your show based on the simple fact of I can't really move him. He's kind of big, but he is a very impressive animal. Now, being that he is the largest alligator in here, he's also the dominant male in the enclosure until I walk through that door. There's a lot of bad jokes here. You gotta work with me, guys. Jokes are going downhill. So I can't use him for your show, so I am going to grab a little bit different alligator. Now, like I said, we do rotate them all through, so I am looking for a particular individual. So I'm going to grab a hold of this guy, and we'll bring him up front so everyone's going to be able to see. Come here, big guy. Relax. Okay. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Alright.
Is it very heavy?
Relax, big guy. You guys having fun yet? I just see a lot of phones like, yeah, he's gonna die. So let's go ahead and open up these jaws. Okay. Alright, so take a look inside that alligator's mouth. You will actually see 80 teeth in there. Now, there are 40 teeth on the top and 40 teeth on the bottom, and they can actually break their teeth off, they grow them back, and they cycle through several thousand teeth in their lifetime. Now, that does come in handy because of how hard that gator can bite down. A large alligator can close its jaws with an entire ton of force within that mouth, 2,000 pounds per square inch power. Y'all do not seem impressed with that number. Think about that, 2,000 pounds is enough power to easily snap any bone in your weak, fragile human bodies and literally flatten your skull. If you're not impressed by this, it is because y'all are on the wrong side of the glass. Now, even though they can bite down so hard, you can actually hold their jaws shut with just your bare hands, as you can see me doing here. All that power is for closing, very little for actually opening. So remember, if you're ever about to be attacked by an alligator, don't run away, just turn around, grab the jaws, and you'll do great. Definitely kidding. Run for your life there, guys. But we have all of these alligators in here for a reason, though. We are actually an alligator rescue, and these are all considered to be nuisance alligators that our team rescued. Now, a nuisance alligator is one that showed up in somebody's backyard, got in their swimming pool. He ate Fluffy, something like that. Now, once an alligator does eat somebody's dog, the state is going to send out a trapper to capture and kill the alligator, unless the dog he ate was a Pomeranian, and they just let him go to continue the good work. Yeah. Now, unfortunately, though, the state of Florida does kill several thousand of our nuisance alligators every year, and that is really sad because it's not the alligator's fault. It's usually a nuisance person who caused the problem, and by that I mean people who feed them. So once you feed him, 3 things happen. 1, he learns to associate you with the food. 2, you don't have the food. 3, You are the food. And that's why it's against the law to feed them. Now, once an alligator does become a nuisance alligator, by law it has to be either killed or kept in captivity. Therefore, most trappers simply kill and sell the alligators to make money. However, myself and the other team members here are the only strictly non-kill trappers in the state, and therefore, instead of killing the alligators to make money, we volunteer our time to rescue these alligators for free. So what we do in here, we do our shows with these nuisance alligators instead of him being turned into a handbag, which you appreciate that, right, big guy? Yes, he does. That's what we consider an alligator rescue, because every single alligator that you're seeing here would have sadly been destroyed if they were not here with us. Now, alligator wrestling is not like wrestling in a ring. You do not hurt, headlock, or body slam the alligator. It's actually techniques used by the native tribes of Florida, and one of the maneuvers they would use is holding the jaws of the alligator shut between your chin and your chest, allowing your hands to be free to get a rope and then tie the jaws shut, which sounds like a horrible, dangerous idea, so I'm going to demonstrate it. Now, it does make a pretty cool looking photo, so I'll give you guys a thumbs up like this, or if it does go horribly wrong, get my arm ripped off and I'm bleeding everywhere, I'll give you a thumbs down, okay? Alright, don't worry, in that scenario, just switch your camera from photo to video. Alright. So come here, big guy. Relax. Okay. Sometimes people clap. Thank you guys. That clapping did not feel forced at all. Now I do have one more trick to show you guys, but before I do it, I do want to tell you a little bit about myself too, so you don't think I am completely insane. You see the stairs out there. I actually have a bachelor's degree in finance and international business from a college in New York. Yep, doesn't make a lot of sense to me either. But for my entire college career, all I really wanted to do was get out of the Shark Tank and into the Gator Pit. Hey. Now, a phrase that I choose to live by is live your dreams and follow your passion. For my entire life, I've been passionate about reptiles and especially alligators, and that has been a dream of mine to be an alligator wrestler ever since I was a little kid. So I feel extremely fortunate to have been given this opportunity, and I encourage